welcome to our Vinaya Solutions. Today our topic is what is customer ID in Salesforce. So, so before going to know more about the customer ID, so first we have to discuss where we can create the customer ID and what are the fields supported for the customer ID. So, so generally we can create the customer ID in Salesforce, right? So the external ID field can be created supported by the four fields in the Salesforce. That is text field, email field, auto number field, and number field. So what is the main use of the external ID? So what is the so let us consider we have a account table in Salesforce. Account table is nothing but account object, which is standard object in the Salesforce, and another account object in the RDBMS. This account table is stable in the one application which is built by the some of the other languages like Java or other any other languages. So this account table is in RDBMS. So it is outside of the Salesforce. In Salesforce, if you create any record or any Apex class or any workflow or anything that has a unique ID. So if you create any record in the account side or if you create any record in the contact object, that record have a one record ID. So every record in the Salesforce ID is identified with the record ID. And the same thing is happen in the account table, other other uh, other applications also. So in the account table we have a so many records in the RDBMS also. In the account table we have a so many records. That records is identified with anything. It will be serial number 123, anything. In Salesforce we have a IDs called 50-digit ID and 80-digit ID. So in the account ID, in the account table, which is in RDBMS, that may be use a serial number or anything it is. So so the records which are in the RDBMS cannot identify by the Salesforce ID because it is outside of the Salesforce. So if we want to insert these, let us consider if I have a 1,000 records in the account table, which is an RDBMS, if you want to import those 1,000 records to the account table, which is in Salesforce. So while importing those 1,000 records in the account table, which is in RDBMS, to the account table in Salesforce, while we are importing the records, we need to avoid the duplication. For example, if any user having which account having for example, user one having account a new account in the both RDBMS and account in the Salesforce. So we need to consider as single account. If we consider the different account while importing the record from the RDBMS table to the account in the Salesforce table, it would be different. So to avoid the duplications, to consider as a single record, we need to enable the external ID. So if we enable the external ID, for example, let us consider one user having email called avinasolutions@gmail.com. User one having the same user having is registered with the same email ID avinasolutions@gmail.com. The same user having two records in the both Salesforce account and any Java applications. Any Java application, the user having account in the Salesforce and account in the RDBMS table. So while we importing these 1,000 records, this user have a part of this account table in the RDBMS. While importing these 1,000 records to the account in the Salesforce, so to consider as a single record, so we need to enable the external ID. So if we enable the email, so the email when we import the 1,000 records, while importing the each and single record, it would be that it will be compared with the email field. So the email field of the email field in the account record is compared with the email field in the account record, the RDBMS. If the email would be same, it would be considered the same record. So it will be updated without creating the new Salesforce ID. So the email field does not match with the account record in the RDBMS. It would be considered as it is a new record. So it would be considered as a brand new record. It will be created as a new Salesforce ID. So that is the main use case of this external ID to identification of the records which are in the outside of the Salesforce. So the external ID would be enabled to the four fields, which is text field, email field, and data number and number field. That's it. If you have any doubts, please ping me in the comment section. I will let you know if you have any doubts. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.